Is it working? Okay, hi guys and welcome back to some more Prison Architect Alpha 36. The final alpha has just been released and boy oh boy, I'm glad to play it. I hope I have all my mods like removed. Doesn't have the last save file, so let me just check just to make sure that I don't have like the gardening mod and anything like that. They've been fun to play. Oh, I don't meant to record. I'm already recording it. Um, stop. Okay. I'm already recording it with Prep, so why the hell would I want to record in time-lapse? But, yeah, alright, everything is deactivated. Anyway, we're back to this game, yeah, finally! So much excitement. It's always nice to be back to this game, as I said, that's why I've been trying to do a little bit more episodes through the form of mods. And there are indeed some very interesting mods, and I'm pretty glad to do them. And I have to like get on to business right away because some very new and interesting things have been added. And oh my god, where it is? Sprinklers, sprinklers, come on! Where the hell are the sprinklers? I cannot see them. My god, there it is. All right, so we'll have a sprinkler over here. We'll have a sprinkler. I cannot really put it anywhere but over one of the capacitors. Hopefully it will work. That's two. Do we have any power stations? No, not anymore. And I'll have one more sprinkler in the kitchen because random events have just been added to the game, and that means that from time to time there will be very annoying little events that will fuck up your prison. These events include like fires. That's why I'm immediately going up and inserting the sprinkler systems everywhere. The most likely places are in the kitchen and in the power stations, especially the ones that are very up the capacity. So should be more careful with this. But unfortunately, I don't have any other option over here. Except for like building another capacitor and rewiring everything, which is definitely a possibility, but it's not that great. Other random events that could happen include things like an epidemic spreading throughout the prison, which is very interesting because you know it will put you in the idea of quarantining prisoners and how to deal with the spread. You can also like receive a bunch of prisoners from, you know, because some random prison just got some destruction and you need to transfer them over. There could be a small land shift and you could lose a part of the fence. And I don't know, just a bunch of events that happen relatively rarely and sometimes triggered by other like other things like too much free time or too little sleep time or things like that. So a few events here and there that are just meant to like make your life, if you feel like you're having your life as a prison way too easy, which is the case over here, where just going, we have no problem, you know, everything is fine. I really don't like this one over here. I would really like for someone to come over and check it. I forgot to hook this one up. Can I not? Cannot do it through the capacitor, I see. Can another dog come over here and check this place out? But yeah, they're just random events that just to make your life harder if you think you are having it too easy, and they will not happen if you know, if you are on a lot of I mean, what I meant to say that they will happen randomly and within a distance from one another, so they won't just bombard you with unfair events. Yeah, this actually reminds me of unfair events from Mud and Blood 2, which were like really cool events that you could have from time to time. Getting a little bit framey over here. I think it might be some sort of Steam update, maybe something maybe doing with the system tray, if I were to guess. Also, it's in the morning, so you know all the prisoners wake up and have to go. Getting really framey. I wonder if like if I lower it down a little bit. Wow, just someone. Some people are really annoying. Alright, it seems to have the frame rate has been restored. Everyone move along. Nothing to see here except this guy, which is a gang member, and obviously he will cause trouble. Gangs are still in place. Actually, I'm not sure if the events can trigger over here. I need to check out my options because it's one of the things that you know, they start. They don't start on. You know, you have to like actually activate them when you create a new prison. See events, but so let me check out my save file real quick just to make sure that it's actually introduced. Alright, we're back. So yeah, now I switched up the, I mean, I like updated the save files to include the events because you know, it doesn't come included with the new with all saves. Wow, it's getting, oh my god, it's just like freaking stopped. What's with the frame rate? Hello? This shouldn't happen. Normally shouldn't happen, at least. Still frame even like on lower speed, like you can sort of see that it's a little bit, it's not like continuous, and not to mention that if I go to full speed it's like absolutely terrible. Might be time to switch up the PC, you know, but unfortunately I don't really have much of a saying in that. Just a college student without that much money. See, it comes back. It's weird. I wonder what causes it. Some people say it might be from the system tray. It's clearly not because the memory is getting full. That's one common element, you know, when the memory is getting full, then obviously it will start lagging, but I have enough memory to keep recording for even 1 hour and a half. So either something else is running at the same time and just the RAM cannot cope with it, or the video card, or I don't know, the game isn't really that demanding, so it's clearly not from it itself. Should have seen how laggy the freaking what was it called, Ark Survival was, which I did made a video on it, as this weekend it's for free. Okay, we're getting into some problems. So annoying that, oh my god, the dog just freaking killed this guy. Extremely volatile. It's very annoying that when dogs get involved, you do not get alerted by the freaking whatever guard pop-up, you know, or when they use tasers. That should be something fixed, or I don't know, fixable. But yeah, what I wanted to say before I went off to check out some things is that this is the last alpha. And then again it will probably be the last video, at least on the alpha version. I'll probably do one more video on the full version and see what things are up. There will be a lot of there will be some final edition there, plus a lot of like bug fixing and things like that. Is the dog over here just never came down here? Jesus. Yo, come over here. I don't trust this place to be clean, not one bit. Hope you're not tired because I need you. Alright, so check around the perimeter. Anything? Doesn't seem to be anything. What is that guy doing here? I don't trust him. You are under search, sir. Sir, you two are under search. No contraband allowed in my prison. So yeah, there are a bunch of random events that can happen. I'm going to like let it play for a little bit just to see if we get anything to trigger, but I already like installed, you know, sprinkler systems in case any fires happen around over here. And for the other events, you know, you just have to deal with it. There are some of it even annoying, like sort of political events, like the mayor demanding that all televisions are removed, or all visitation tables are removed, or things like that. So you should be on your guard at all times. But apart from that, you know, we just keep on moving, keep on going. It should happen like, I don't know, maybe once every 1 or 2 days if there are no incidents around in the prison and no other events have happened. Maybe, I don't know, I just pulled up that number out of my ass, so it could be completely wrong. But yeah, anything apart from that is going pretty swell in my prison, so that's why, you know, the random events, just like the gangs, are a very good addition for people who just have it too easy with the game. Oh, we got our first one. A fire has started in the kitchen. Alright. The sprinkler has started, but oh my god, the fire is like way too bad. Okay, we'll need a lot more sprinklers, that's definitely it, but let's call in a fire engine. Jesus. Alright, everyone evacuate. You come over here. My god, this is really bad, and obviously like all the things go into the shitter when it happens, because you know you lose like walls, you lose equipment. Alright, we got over. Start closing off, and everything is under control. 100% damage. Will be repaired. You can actually like control them individually. You can aim the hose and manually and press H to like fire. So it's a very cool mechanic, but everything has been sorted out. Alright, now move along. And it seems that some of the electrical wirings have been destroyed, and obviously a bunch of walls, which makes both the canteen and the kitchen no longer like you know, a sign as indoors. But this should be relatively this should be sorted relatively quickly, and yeah. So I guess one sprinkler, it did help out not to spread the crossover here, but definitely need a lot more sprinklers. So let's think about this. Think maybe, let's see, maybe one over here, and like maybe we'll have like over here and over here, you know, just to have like all the... I remember, if you remember in my previous prison, before I lost the save file and had to change it around, I did say how, you know, I did imagine a scenario how they have demanded us to implement the safety regulation standards, and how we had to install sprinklers everywhere. Well, now it's actually very recommended to do so, because, well, otherwise that fire, you know, the fire engine does come like very fast, and it did do its job, but that fire still spread it around, and you know, it's like pretty freaking dirty. The tiles also got destroyed, so we need to like replace them. I don't remember what kind of tiles are these. I think they are just the basic ones. So I don't know, we can start like sort of tiling this place up. There we go, we're going to go for some beautiful mosaic tiles. Yeah, look at that. Because they destroyed the tiles, they no longer like see it well. So weird. I guess I have to like reassign the room. Canteen, I think the canteen is assigned well, so the kitchen will be like this. There we go. It's now fully assigned, the old things have been replaced, fire's done, the sprinklers need to be connected, and everything went on quite fine, you know, everything is fine. A new day, the prisoners won't even realize that the fire happened in the prison during the last night. And that is very nice when it happens. So we did get our first event. It was very eventful. Jokes. Alright, that was probably like the worst attempt ever at a joke. I don't know. I try so hard. You, sir, are not going to petite. I don't know what's petite about you, but you're definitely a big freaking liar if you think you don't have anything over there. Alright, well, maybe you don't have right now, but I did see you over there, and you're not supposed to be there. Usually. Yeah, as I said, this will be the last alpha. There will be no... they'll take like 2 months, because the game will release in October. So yeah, in October there will be the final release of the game. It won't be like the last thing that they'll ever do, you know, the update. There will still be updates coming out, but it will be like version 1. It will actually like come out of early access and actually be a complete version, and probably be put it up at full price, which makes me very happy that I got it at like a Steam sale while in early access, you know. Got it for like really cheap. And you know, if they might do another sale while they launch, just like attract a few more customers, and that'll be pretty much it. There could be other events. There could be like accidents happening in the workshop now, which up until now, this guy, for example, he's like reading while operating a saw press. Like that shouldn't be done at absolutely no moment. I don't know how he didn't chop off his hand. But he needs to see the program, so I guess he's like multi-focus or whatever you call them. Distributive attention. But yeah, and if everything goes on well, there are no other events that will occur, then I suppose this might be pretty much it. This has been a very nice prison. I don't know, maybe if I'm persuaded, I can try and rebuild a prison and try to do a prison back from scratch with all the, you know, events and the gangs, and have it like start over and have it designed differently, because the thing is that I designed this prison since Alpha 5 when there was no way to like have multiple kitchens and canteens. I had to make a central one and everyone surrounded it, and you know, it was very it pretty much reached its limit, this prison, you know. I can no longer expand it anymore. I could try and make the cells smaller, you know, but at the same time, as I said, I wanted to like have a lot of luxury offered to my prisoners. So maybe, you know, I have a lot of money. I could do the valuation of this prison is like 1.5 million. So I could just sell it off and start off a new prison. I'll have a lot of money to just do the most gigantic prison ever, and design it in a way that it will promote reform and re-education and rehabilitation in such a way that no other prison has ever done before, and will be able to accept lots of prisoners. We'll have like a 300 or something capacity. Will prevent gangs, will have no incidents, and everything will be fine and amazing. And also probably never going to happen because it's kind of an utopia and it's still a prison, and people will still kill each other for like no reason. I don't know, some people, you know, just like to believe, and that's what's nice. Should really get these stacks of concrete out of here, out of the kitchen, now that you have finished your job. Another day has passed. I guess what we could do, since it seems that there's quite a lot of contraband, we could end it off with a shakedown. A good old-fashioned shakedown, just to get rid of all this fucking shit. Look at this, like scissors and booze and cigs and saws and lots of cell phones. I'm amazed by the amount of cell phones that get smuggled around. Shanks and shears and drills and more drills and more booze, and I think was it like spades that you could get now from the gardening, right? Not to mention that the prison is so big, and yeah, the game is getting framey again. I would like to like alt tab and just see if anything else is running, but then I would have to like interrupt the recording. I'm not sure if it works. Some games I might be able to do it, but I'm running this on full screen, so I don't know. This might also be a thing, you know, I'm running it on full screen and whatnot, but I really don't think that it's the game's fault. It shouldn't be. It's not such a demanding game, as I said. And yeah, the shakedown is going on pretty well. We can now check out and see how the prices have like skyrocketed for most of the things, except for like cell phones and lighters. Those things are like common occurrence. You know, you can get them from any garbage trash can. Look how many cell phones, like 15 cell phones found in just this shakedown. I don't know how they get them and what they use them for. And frankly, I wouldn't be like completely against them. I mean, cell phones, you know, you can use it to like call the family and whatnot. You can use them to like coordinate hits on like, or coordinate the escape attempts with other prisoners. But apart from that, it's a luxury that doesn't really cause that much issue. I mean, with alcohol, you might say that they get drunk and then they get into needless fights. with cigarettes, you can also say that if they smoke in public areas, then they can also like affect people around them. You know, the smoke can affect even if you are not the one smoking it, even if you are like breathing the smoke from someone next to you who's smoking it. And yeah, not to mention that the drugs, you know, they also have more serious health concerns. But the cell phones, they're not really that bad. The lighters, well, the lighters is with back and forth, because the lighters, they're probably used for the cigarettes, and they can also be used for like setting up the place on fire. So, you know, technically wouldn't be that bad of a contraband, but then again, what do you use it for? For like, I don't know, lighting up some candles, you know, if you are a religious person or something like that. Yeah, we should stop off the shakedown. It's a new day coming and people are pretty mad, because, you know, they start wake up with the, what is this guy doing over here? Yo, did you get released? I think he did. Yeah, there you go. So afraid, he was like protective custody, just going right past all the prisoners like, yo, what's up? Yo, get out, suckers. I'm a snitch. I told everyone what you did to your mother and I still got out. But anyway, it seems that that fire was our only event, and to be fair, I'm quite happy about it. And yeah, that will be pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed watching another episode of Prison Architect Alpha 36 Final Alpha. And yeah, it's just been such a nice story, you know, just getting this prison along, like all the freaking prisoners that I tried to go through it. I don't know if you remember them all. Like there was that guy Felix at the beginning, there was another guy, there was that 18-year-old who was like convicted for like a lot of murders, and he went to behavioral therapy and he like completely changed. He never did anything bad again. Was completely reformed. That story like remained in my memory as a very nice possibility for prison to change people for their better. But as I said, that's just a story, and you know, good stories. All good stories come to an end, or all stories come to an end eventually. And yeah, as I said, hope you guys enjoy watching. Leave a like and a favorite if you did, helps a lot, and I'll see you next time with whatever I'm going to make. Bye bye.